Oh, I'm figuring this out. Okay. So I am so excited. I know. I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I'm so excited because I have the wonderful Dean Hankey in my presence here today, and we are trying new playful things together. How exciting can it possibly be? Thank you so much for being here with me, Mr. Hankey. Mr. Hankey is the magician of success, the magician of marketing, and he just has all kinds of magic up his sleeve. I am going to let you go ahead and further introduce yourself.
Welcome. Well, we are also doing some new cool technology hack here, and we are streaming in multiple streaming areas. And this is Samantha streaming live to her destinations. I'm streaming live to my destinations. And we're doing it live and in person in concert at the same time. So imagine how that magic is happening. So I see us. If you're here, please comment, like, share, love, share, comment, let us know. We'll put you up on the screen. And I'm running my back office. She's running her back office. We're having some magic, and we're going to talk about the magic of connection. Go for the green in your success on this St. Paddy's Day.
Exactly. And what a lucky day to be here and enjoying the presence of the wonderful Dean Hankey and really creating those dreams and going for that prosperity and all of the possibility that goes with it. So I know that you have a really cool presentation prepared. Let's see if I can.
Well, I absolutely do have some slides, but let's set it up. Why are we having this conversation? You made a post, I want to say 2 weeks ago now, give or take, talking about the magic of languaging. You asked the question, I believe, what do you like better, customer or client? And we got some responses, and we thought, well, let's talk about this a little bit, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was really curious because there was all kinds of responses that came back. And one of the things that really hit me on the head when we had this conversation was when you called your clients champions and heroes and like top dogs. And that really resonated with me in a whole different way that I'd never really been able to express before. But I remember when I first started my very first business, and I come from a family. My grandmother was a manager of a top chain food market, and my dad actually owned his food market. And they would call their customers, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd get a little bit defensive. I'm like, well, I carry clients, right? And so that's what really kind of stimulated this conversation, because they do hold different energetic frequencies in the way that you relate to these people.
Yep, and language matters. Listen, there's a neurological connection to the language we choose and use on a consistent, persistent basis. And that, this is when we learn, even as growing up, when we learn words like yes and no. Now, try this experiment for a moment. Everybody say the word no. Just repeat after me. Say no. Wherever you have to say no. And it's gross. And there's our breathing becomes more shallow. We tend to slump over, because we have so much associated to those two little letters. And no, because it means so much. So here's the interesting thing. Change that language subtly from 2 letters to 3 letters. Now you have Y-E-S. So say yes. And say yes. And say yes. And say yes. And even look up if you want. And the energy changes, the neurology changes, the physiology changes, your breathing, everything changes associated from 2 to 3 letters. How is that even possible? Because language has power and it has meaning. So the words we choose and use when celebrating our family of members in one way, shape, form, or another makes a difference in how they will respond and relate And so I'm going to go ahead and share my presentation as well. So let me go over to my little place so I can do that. And you're going to do the same thing. So there we go. How's that? So and here's the thing is, we're talking about going for the green on this St. Patty's Day. So listen, if you want to have more impact, you want to have more influence, and you want to generate more income, you have to understand that language, in fact, does matter in a profoundly profit-producing way. Now, I'm not saying that you change all your words just to make more money. But if you want to celebrate the people you serve on a more profound level, then choose your language carefully. So let me give you an example of that. We've all had the experience of talking to people, and we have all watched this thing, the boob tube, right? We call it the TV. And this TV stands for something in my world, and it's transformational vocabulary. So simply change your language and change your results. So instead of using the words customer, client, prospect, suspect, victim, volunteer, whatever you choose to use them, what if, for the sake of conversation, we simply chose to celebrate them with other language choices like family, friend, member, rock star, hero, legend, luminary, big dog, whatever you want to. Hey, listen, the amazing Samantha, the incredible, awesome, lovely talent. Now, does that have a different response than if you were to call them rock stars or legends or heroes from one language choice to another? Now, it still means the same thing, but if somebody is paying my bills on a consistent, persistent basis, like giving me money, honey, would you rather be referred to as a customer, or a client, or a prospect, or wouldn't you rather be part of the family, or a friend, or a member of this inner circle community, or a rock star, legend, luminary, champion, big dog, hero, whatever it happens to be? And I can tell you for a fact that subtle language distinction change makes all the difference in the way people relate to you, the way people respond to you, the way people even get back to you, and the speed at which, because people will do things for people they know, like, and trust. And if you just associate the language of know, like, and trust to that, people have no other than conscious choice but to come in alignment with those language choices. It's really kind of that simple. Thoughts, ideas, opinions, inspirations, cares, questions, concerns, considerations, emotional outbursts?
Well, no, I just love it because it's so true. When you relate to your audience in a way that both makes you feel good and makes them feel like $1,000,000, everybody shines just a little bit more illuminate, and they're able to make bigger breakthroughs and move that much further ahead. And it's just so beautiful. And I love that we're bringing this up and talking about this today. I love my legends. I love my rock stars.
Yeah. Come on. Better? Preach it, girlfriend. Preach it. Go on, best your bad self. Hey, our friend Joe Bowers here. He says hugs to you both. And what an honor. This is the man, the myth, the legend. Love this man with every breath I take. He is an awesome human being. And, he understands this language distinction probably better than any other human being on the planet. Other experts and luminaries go to him to understand the power of incredible connections through the language we choose and use. So God bless you, brother. I appreciate you for stopping by and hanging out. Right? I know. I just want to feel your heart and go, I'm in the presence of greatness. Thanks.
Well, it's true. It's just so true. And it really is about what you put out is what you get back, right? And I know right now, there's a strategy of entrepreneurs and leaders that are out there pushing polarizing content. And really, I feel just if you give more from a space of love, you're just going to receive more. It's going to break your heart open just a little bit more. Yes, I think it's important to take a stand in the things that you believe in. But again, what energy do you want to invite into your world? Really?
Exactly. And here's the other interesting part. The truth of the matter is that your business is about serving P. We've all been lied to. We've been told the myth that it's B2B, or business to business, or B2C, business to consumer, or B2G, business to government, any of those other myths and lies. Truthfully, you and I both know it's really all about P2P, people to people. I don't care whether you're a frontline executive working at the counter, or whether you're upstairs in some executive suite office and nobody ever sees you. Listen, you get dressed pretty much the same way. You get hungry pretty much the same way. You have the same trials and triumphs. You have the same hiccups and the get along. You're a human being. The truth about good, effective, powerful, profit-producing marketing and business connections is nothing more than pinky swear best friend marketing. See, no longer are we serving our customers, clients, prospects, suspects, victims, volunteers. We are serving our best friend. And if all we did is adopt this mindset of our best friend, how would you serve them? You wouldn't try to over manipulate or market them. You wouldn't try to influence or unduly persuade them. You'd simply find ways to be of value. The short answer is you would serve them. Nothing more, nothing less. It really is. So serve your way to success by serving your best friend. Which means I'm going to give you the answer that I know that you need, whether you like it or not. Whether if I believe I have the cure for cancer in your life, in your business, in your relationships, in your marketing, and whatever it happens to be, and I do anything less than give you the full court press in an appropriate, loving, best friend approach way, then how evil do I have to be as a human being not to give you the cure for cancer for your life and in your business? Right? And I don't want to consider myself as that kind of evil-minded person. I'd rather like to think that I love and adore you, which means I'm going to do my level best to give you the best possible, highest level outcome for you and your business. Sounds simple. And we all say we're in relationship marketing. If we were in relationship marketing, how would you then consider referring to people that you love and adore as a client or as a customer or as a prospect or suspect? It just doesn't align, right? I don't know about you, but exactly. Yeah, see, the more you serve, the less you'll ever have to sell anything. I don't have to sell you as my friend on anything. I said, hey, what do you say we continue this conversation in a simple live stream? You go, sure, that's cool. I didn't have to call you. I didn't have to write a pro forma or a proposal. I didn't have to do any of that stuff. I just said, I called my friend Samantha and I said, what do you say we continue this conversation in a short live stream video explaining the distinction between good language and others-oriented language and how it serves on a more profound level, right? And you either say yes or no, and I'm good with the outcome.
Yeah.
Right? So, serve over sell. Listen, your job is nothing more than to bend over backwards to serve the people you absolutely love and adore. Riz, your best friend marketing. So, this is good. Oh, my God. We got an amen in the house here on my side anyway. The magic of Chris Corelli. This dude is a rock star legend. I mean, he is championing inside the entertainment industry. He is actually helping people who otherwise wouldn't be able to make a living, generate a lifestyle, and potentially even a legacy with the things he's sharing. He's helping people. So he says, amen. And then he also says, my grandma worked with a carpenter named A.I. Pori. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate that. So I don't know if you have any comments, but we will make room for you to celebrate your followers as well. So.
Yeah, we don't have any coming in on our side, but we do have some watchers on the Light Warriors side. So feel free to come in and comment. these lives are always so much more fun when we can help celebrate you here live as well. And really, what do you refer to your people as? I would love to hear responses in the comments about what you're learning here and what you're going to move forward with this new mindset.
This is cool. Let me give you this, and I'll read this so you get it as well. Chris makes a clarification and says, thank you. When I was a kid, I thought my grandma's best friend, he would have a coffee at my grandparents, play golf with my grandparents, and I was excited about him coming over. Later, I found out he was really a friend, and he was just a carpenter with good business, right? So he... I don't know about you, but I have people that I have celebrated for 30 years. People pay me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I've been over to their house for Hanukkah, and they've been over to my house for Christmas. I celebrated almost every life celebration that was, I actually officiated over their 40-year anniversary remarriage celebration and all that kind of stuff. And people paid us for years and years and years. These are people who are my best friends in the world, and yet still throw money our direction, and I throw money their direction, and it's all good in the hood. We love each other. So he finishes by saying the AI, the best businessman in the mind of that point forward. So he was his best friend. I love it. Thank you, brother Chris. You are a stud. Faux show. Yo, come on now.
So good. And that's just it. The more that you can treat others from a space of love and create that transfer of your serving nature, right? And I'm going to relate this back to my dad in having his grocery store, right? The one thing that really brought my dad's business to life was his customer service and his ability to really treat his clients with a sense of love. And he would always be friendly. He would always give deals, right? And it created that loyalty brand. My grandmother did the same thing by making sure that her space was a well-run ship, that she was able to, of course, create an atmosphere where people wanted to participate. Right. And that's no difference in this business world where you're giving your techniques, your talents, your ideas, your thoughtfulness, your creativity to somebody that can really honor and appreciate that, and creating that relationship where you work together.
Yeah. Let me give you another language I think you'll appreciate. And again, I'm not originating any of this because no offense, but none of us needs the walking in water class at YMCA. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's just we're here to serve based on our life's experience. And that is this. The word relationship is really relationship. And if you're going to do relationships, that is the art, the science of falling in love over and over and over and over and over. Did I say over? I meant over and over again. The art, the science of relating and choosing love over any other kind of business encounter or whatever it happens to be.
I love it. I've never taken that opportunity to break it down that way. I know that so many of our words have incredible root meanings, but yes, just falling in love over and over and over again. And it's not just your significant other relationships, it's all of your relationships in your life.
Yeah, I would rather do, eat, sleep, drink, do business with people they love. As opposed to just hey, listen, money comes and goes, but people are forever. Right? It's our as forever as life is.
You're always going to leave people with an impact of how you made them feel, not what you did for them, not what you said for them, but how you made them feel.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank you, Chris. He says it's not AI. I got it wrong. It was Al. A-L. So it's Al, like Alan.
Yes, Alan.
So Alan was his best business. Yeah, right. Perfect. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. So.
Oh, so good. So good. Well, I really appreciate this distinction. Is there more in that awesome slide that you've created here?
No, I'd say just ultimately it's we've all heard the charismatic nature of success, but it's care is magic. So you care more, you outcare the competition if you even believe. I believe in cooperation is magic, but care is magic success. And that is simply by serving and loving and encouraging and helping people get more of what they ultimately want, need, desire, and deserve. That's it. If I help you get more of what you want, need, desire, and deserve, are you more or less likely to want to extend our relationship as a business encounter? Right? Yeah, exactly.
I love that distinction because a lot of people come to me with like the how to get yourself broadcasting, and I teach techniques like looking into the camera lens and the angles and whatnot, but that it's that care that really is the key to the success, is caring. And if we just rewind just a little bit back to that best friend, that pinky swear, one of the pieces that I bring in is exactly the same thing with the lens, right? When you talk to the lens, when you are communicating with these heroes and these triumphant leaders that you're working with, talk to them as those best friends through the lens, and it makes all of the difference in the way that you serve your audience.
Right.
Just wanted to throw that in there. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, listen, I'm going to do this right now. If you'd like to, from my audience, if you'd like to find out a little bit more about Samantha Gillis, the Light Warrior, and this is awesome. Just find her on Facebook at Broadcast Confident Now. And that's a Facebook group. You just search it and just say you were recommended or referred from Dino and Samantha at this live cast. And you can learn more about how to be more connected, more confident on camera, whether you're doing live streams or you're doing pre-recorded encounters, however it is you happen to serve online in this new digital evolution and revolution. You want to be present. Simple, subtle, yet profound differences, like looking into the camera lens as if they were your very best friend. Here's the difference between.
Sorry, go ahead. Okay. There is a difference. There is a difference in the way that you connect, for sure. And I think that's where you were about to go with that. And if you are just talking into the camera to just hear yourself speak, people read that. Ooh. And on the other side of the spectrum, if you talk to them like it's a human being and actually look into the lens as you're speaking to that human soul, they do hear that, they do translate it, and it does make a huge difference. Absolutely. Mr. Hankey, where can I send my audience to you? We didn't get this set before we...
Oh, absolutely. You can try us online at payitforwardandprofit.com. There's free gifts, no opt-in, downloads, resources, tools, trainings, and even access in the middle of that page to our private closed-door members-only Facebook community. Payitforwardandprofit.com. And if we can be of any value, service, support, and encouragement in any way, helping you get more results in your business or in your life, it is our profound pleasure and honor to do so. And I appreciate you for investing your time, talent, treasure, and trust with us here today. Samantha, anything I can do to serve you today before we call it a day?
No, you know what? I'm just so pleased and so excited and had so much fun doing this broadcast with you. The wonderful, magical marketer, Mr. Dean Hankey, the Dean of Success. How does it get any better than this? I don't think it does.
Hey, I'm blessed by the best to be stressed. That is so for sure. Listen, I woke up breathing almost every day this last week, so I got no complaints. No complaints.
So good, so amazing, and that's right. Cherish every single day, because you don't know what's going to come with tomorrow with our chaotic reality on the outside.
Exactly.
Cherish every single day. Cherish those relationships. and let those clients, those triumphant heroes and journey creators, whatever it is for you, let them be your heroes in your world and connect with them.
Yeah. And by the way, I will just close with this. Use your language type. So if you come across and start saying, hey, light warriors, or, it's not my style, but I would say, hey, rock stars, hey, legends, hey, champions. So figure out what language choices work and serve and celebrate the people that you know, like, and trust you, and start advancing your business connections and relationships, your personal relations, your P2P connections. So
yeah, and the more you can make your people feel special, nail on the head. That's right.
And again, it's not a strategy. It is strategic, but it's not a strategy. Listen, I'm not here because I'm being strategic with Samantha. I'm here because I love Samantha and I want to serve her. I want to advance our relationship even to the next level. So, is there some strategy in us dually broadcasting? And is there a strategy to some of the connection things that we do to serve her audience and serve my audience at the same time? Of course. Because Mama didn't raise no idiot. But I'm not doing this because I'm being strategic. I'm doing this because I adore this woman who serves the world. And part of my big reason for being alive, I live to empower and serve people who serve people like Samantha to serve people to be the best they could possibly be. So I get to selfishly, I get to serve people who serve people so they can serve people to be the best they could be. So I'm being selfish.
Continue to be so, because it makes you so shiny and so wonderful, and it allows you to open up and help so many incredible people. Thank you so much for being selfish, Mr. Hankey, in the best way possible.
Come on now. All right, we're going to call this a day. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. And if there's anything either one of us can do to serve you, it is our honor and privilege to do so. Good day. God bless. Take care. Bye now.
Thank you again so much. Bye for now.